Okay, so we need to really discuss some of these things about the toxicities that we have going on in our blood. And, a lot of us can maybe consider ourselves pure eaters, organic. Oh my gosh, I'm finding things out about some of the organic stuff now that's got toxins in it. Um, but so the foods we eat, the air we breathe, we know with the chemtrails and all that coming down, we're breathing in stuff. The water we drink, I love the fact, and I don't know if you all are aware of, that there is a big uh, thing now to actually take the fluoride out of the water system because when you really think of it, they're medicating us with the fluoride and that's taken away our health freedom. So, so the water we drink, if we're not using really great filters, we're getting that fluoride and metals and other things in the chemicals that, the water we drink. Drinking water or anything in plastic bottles is also giving us the issue of microplastics being in our body, heavy metals, viruses, bacteria, fungus, chemicals, radiation, mold, glyphosates, which are you'll see as GMOs. You'll see non-GMO on products that you purchase, but now they're changing the name. And I just saw this at Whole Foods that they are changing the name of glyphosates to say bioengineered. Like, oh my gosh, what's bioengineered? Is probably what you'd want to ask yourself. And then spike proteins, and we know that's all from the whole COVID era that a lot of us still suffer. So moving on, we're going to take a little bit of a watch. We're going to watch maybe half of this on zombie cells, and then I'll get into a little more discussion about the zombie cells. I mean, to me, this is key, as it says, to longer lives. They're questioning it, but from what I know of the product we're taking, this is key for longer lives. So let's take a moment to listen to this.
We can see that it's a 1-to-3 dilution.
This is what it looks like studying what might be the key to living healthier longer. Dr. Nathan Labrasseur and his team at the Mayo Clinic have honed in on one of the most important aspects of aging: zombie cells.
Zombie cells. Sounds kind of freaky. It does sound freaky. So these are cells that have experienced a lot of damage, and they're so damaged that they don't work properly anymore, and they wreak havoc on surrounding cells and tissues. But they're not so damaged that they die. So they have this reputation of being zombie cells because they look dead.
Zombie cells are known in the medical field as senescent cells. When we're young, they can be helpful against the spread of cancer. But as we age, the more zombie cells you have that have been compromised, meaning they're older, they're weaker, and they're damaged, the worse your health could be. Research is being done to see if there are ways to kill off these cells or even change them, which in a way would stop or slow the aging process.
As we age, these cells are not effectively cleared from the system, and as they accumulate, that's when they really cause damage and harm.
Mayo Clinic researchers are learning...
Okay, we'll stop that and go on to exactly what are zombie cells. They're damaged cells that won't die and typically don't leave your body. Damaged cells that corrupt surrounding healthy cells and lead to health issues over time. And they're believed to be the cause of most illnesses and diseases. Now, the thing I think about with zombie cells is they spew out toxins, and those toxins recirculate in your body through your bloodstream and then create more zombie cells, meaning you have dirty blood. Now, for those of you that might know somebody that is addressing Lyme disease issues, this to me is really key. Now, I am not a physicist. I'm not a quantum physicist. I'm not a scientist, so I don't know if there is a relationship, but zombie cells spew out toxins that recirculate in the body, creating more zombie cells called dirty blood, like we said. But that's the exact same thing that the Lyme disease does, is the bacteria is spewing out all kinds of bacteria and creating more dirty blood. So I got thinking, gosh sakes, take the spray and start getting rid of the dirty blood, it's got to get rid of Lyme disease. Now, my story on that is I have less inflammation in the last 2 months on the product than I have. Normally, the inflammation was pretty exhausting in some days, but much less inflammation, but also not all the symptoms that I was normally having. So, could we call Lyme disease cells the same as zombie cells? I don't know, but it's kind of interesting to me how my health has improved being on this product.